we are cooking up vegan love for real today because, wait, when does this air? Oh, hey, it's Lauren Toyota. I'm Hot for Food, and today I'm back with another video, and I'm cooking up vegan love in the Hot for Food kitchen for real, because tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna get you prepped and ready with two fancy finger foods. We're doing Valentine's Day seafoods. I'm gonna make vegan calamari with king oyster mushrooms, nice and crispy, so delicious. And we're gonna do a vegan oysters Rockefeller. Yes, these things are so cute. I'm obsessed. I need a date so that I can share all this food that I'm gonna show you how to make today. All right, first we are gonna start with the vegan calamari, and before you start prepping this, be sure to heat up your frying oil to 350 Fahrenheit before you get started. So you're gonna look for 4 pretty large king oyster mushrooms. First, start by slicing off the mushroom caps, and you can use those for another recipe. Then slice the mushrooms widthwise into 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch rounds. I kind of like doing both sizes so there's a variation in the calamari pieces. Then you're going to take a 1/2 inch round cookie cutter or the round end of a metal piping tip to punch holes in the center of each mushroom round. Then you'll make the batter in a mixing bowl by combining flour, cornstarch, cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, garlic powder, sea salt, ground pepper. Whisk this together while slowly adding up to 1 cup of club soda. You're looking for the batter to be about the consistency of a pancake batter like this. Take about half the mushroom pieces and add them to the batter. Using your hands, toss them and coat them evenly. Add a couple pieces at a time to the deep fryer and ensure you use a wooden spoon or chopstick to separate the mushrooms as they are in the frying oil so they don't stick together. Each batch should take about 4 to 5 minutes to fry up until it's nice and golden brown. Make sure to give it a good squeeze of lemon right before serving. You can serve your vegan calamari with the tartar sauce from the Hot for Food cookbook or a pre-made product, or a shrimp cocktail sauce. Now let's make our vegan oysters Rockefeller. We're gonna start by making the shells first. You're gonna start by taking about 10 nori seaweed snacks and break them up into a spice grinder. Pulse this until you get a really fine crumb, and then dump them into a mixing bowl. Then in another mixing bowl, add aquafaba or chickpea brine, and whisk it until it's really foamy for about 2 minutes. Then add sugar, sesame seeds, garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of the ground up nori, and soy sauce or tamari. Whisk that while you add in melted butter. Then add in flour and fold it in with a spatula. Then you're gonna add 1 tablespoon of water at a time until the batter looks pretty smooth. It shouldn't be too thick, and you'll start to see it slightly pull away from the sides of the bowl. That's when it's done. You can keep a little bit more water on hand though, in case the batter thickens up slightly. Now take a heaping teaspoon of this batter and place it onto a parchment-lined baking sheet. Use the back of the teaspoon to smooth out the batter to form a circle in an even layer. You're only gonna bake these in batches of 3 because the shells will cool and harden quickly once out of the oven. Bake these shells for 7 to 8 minutes in an oven preheated to 350 Fahrenheit. Have a muffin tin on hand as you take the shells out of the oven. Let them cool slightly on the baking sheet and cut a small 3/4 inch slit from the outer edge towards the center of the shell. And using your hands very carefully, fold and slightly overlap one side of the slit over the other to form a curved oyster shell. Press this gently into the inside of a muffin cup to cool. This way it'll hold its shape. In between baking batches of shells, place the muffin tray in the fridge. Now we're gonna make a tasty garlic crumb topping, first by sauteing some spinach in a small nonstick pan on low to medium heat without any oil for about 2 minutes. Once that's done, you can set it aside. Then heat the same pan over medium heat and add vegan butter. Once it's hot, add mixed garlic, panko breadcrumbs, lemon zest, sea salt, red chili flakes, and ground up nori. Combine this and toast for about 6 to 8 minutes until golden brown. Now you can add the sauteed spinach back into the mix and combine it. And then remove this crumb topping into a separate bowl and set it aside. To make your little oysters, look for one of these Chinese eggplants, which are longer and thinner than regular eggplants. Trim off the stem and then cut 1/4 inch thick rounds. Now in a bowl, you're gonna combine warm water and white miso paste until it's really smooth. Add your eggplant rounds in and toss them in the sauce to coat really well. Heat your nonstick pan over low to medium heat and add some vegan butter. Swirl it around so you get a nice even coating on the bottom of the pan. Then fry your eggplant rounds for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until golden brown and caramelized like this. A cute plating idea is adding piles of rock salt to your serving platter to hold each vegan oyster. To assemble your vegan oysters Rockefeller, you're going to place a miso glazed eggplant in the center of your shell and top it with the garlic crumb topping. Oh my God, I'm so impressed. This is immaculate. Look at these Valentine's Day seafoods. We have crispy vegan calamari and vegan oysters Rockefeller. What a feast. I've been dying to dig into this freaking calamari. Oh my God. First of all, regular calamari is disgusting. You could feed this to anyone and they would think it's real. It is real. It's better. I have eaten calamari. It's so rubbery. I don't like it. This is the tartar sauce from my cookbook. The tartar sauce, it's called. And did you know that cocktail sauce is accidentally vegan? Actually, you know what? I don't need anyone to share this with because I could eat this all myself. It's so light and refreshing. I know, it's deep fried, but it is. It's light and refreshing. Said no one ever except me. Also, screw Valentine's Day. You can have Galentine's Day. I know that's a very popular hashtag. So make this with your girlfriends and then just like pig out. These oysters I'm so stoked about. Also, oysters are disgusting. These are so amazing. All right. Oh my God. Obviously, they look oyster-like. It's the essence. I think this is as pretty perfect as you can get for a vegan oyster. Now, the first time I ever had a vegan oyster was at Crossroads Kitchen in LA. Tal Ronan makes one on an artichoke leaf, which is also adorable. But artichokes are hard to find, and only when they're in season can you really find them, which isn't now here in Toronto. If you're looking for a full-on vegan seafood smorgasbord, well, you can open up your Hot for Food cookbook, Vegan Comfort Classics, 101 Recipes to Feed Your Face. And in addition to these 2 recipes I've shown you today, you could also make the seafood chowder from my book and the crab cakes. And that would be the most epic array of seafood appetizers you've ever seen in your entire life. So I highly recommend you do that if you have time. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Oh my God. Also, the Oscars are coming up and we're going to have an Oscar appy recipe, but these would also be perfect for that. So that's coming up next week. Don't you worry. All right. I'm here every Wednesday at Hot for Food on social, at Lauren Toyota also, and you can subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Subscribe. Come on. Get that notification. Hit the bell. I'll tell you, I post every Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's like so reliable. It's like just like a TV show, but it's a YouTube show, of course. If you're new to this, welcome, thanks for watching, and I hope you love the recipes. There's tons to check out on hotforfoodblog.com. That's also where you'll find the full written recipes and instructions for these 2 recipes, the vegan calamari and the oysters Rockefeller. I hope you love them. If you try one or both, let me know in the comments below. Give me your feedback. Give me your love, I need it. Because it's Valentine's Day. And we all need the love, and I hope you love the love that I give you from my kitchen here, and I'll see you guys next week. I got lots more seafood to eat. When I see food, I eat it all the time. Bye, y'all.